You could have been anywhere else in the world, and you actually are. You're with your boy. Good evening. The DR, the dangerous. Thank you. Try to make this one quick. So often, as men, we are telling everyone who we are and the story of us. Imagine if you were on a first date and a woman told you that she had been cheated on by her past 10 boyfriends. You say, oh, it's terrible. Sorry to hear that. But you would wonder why 10 straight men cheated on her. What's going on with her? What happened in the past? But you really wouldn't make a big deal of it because that happens. We know that happens. Now, I can turn around and you say the exact same thing to her, and I would never even get a kiss at the end of the night. We both have the same story. We both have the same problem. But she doesn't want to fuck with me? If I were to tell her those things, I'm telling her my past, my present, and my future behaviors. Behaviors. In the past, my sex game was trash. Let's just go ahead and keep everything all the way a band. My dick game was foul. But then I didn't learn from it. I didn't adapt. I didn't make it better. And I dated another one, and it was trash. But let's throw in the mix that even on one of the occasions, me and this girl kept getting back together over and over. I'm sure you've told that story. Yeah, we were on and off for 5 years. Then she cheated on me 3 times. Well, what am I really telling about myself in the past? I certainly don't value myself. I certainly am pussy drunk. I'm certainly an easily forgiving man. I didn't have any options. And I let this woman come in and out of my life without really holding her accountable to who she was. Now, if I did it with her, how many other women did I do it with? That was just my past. And I can't figure out that what's happening in the present is not going my way. To me, I'm telling a sympathetic story. These women are cheating on me. It's terrible. The world is not fair. I'm doing all my red pill shit. Women break up 70% of the relationships. I wanted to fight for us. Even when she did the bad thing, I was fighting for us. We can't figure out. I'm not getting a lot of traction with women. It's not just the present with that woman. She's also thinking, damn, Russ' sex game is trash. I know if I let him hit, it's going to be whack. But also, I don't get a lot of other women because I'm desperate. I don't think very highly of myself. Now, couldn't that impact her when she's with me? I sound a lot like the man who defers a lot. Remember, women do find men who confront attractive because those are the types of men who aren't scared. I'm certainly not suggesting that you go and confront the gunman who's, I don't know, kidnapped everybody at the mall, but just something is someone taking your concert seats. Are you one of these people that defers? Oh, that's okay. Which ones are your seats? We'll just switch. No biggie, no biggie. Or do you stand up for yourself? Now, it's not just the words, as much as I want to say, shout out to Miles Cunningham, your language exposes you. It is also my behaviors in the past that tell her a story. My behaviors now, I'm probably real bitter and whiny. And then going forward, she can pretty much predict the kind of relationship she's going to have with me. Passive aggressive, whack sex. If she dumps me, could potentially be a warning sign. Clingy, butthurt, angry, hyper focused on her, liking all her Instagram pages, staying friends. Can we just stay friends? Can we still meet up for coffee? Oh, you're just like the other bitches. I'm getting sick of this. Could snap out. You never know. But those are my behavior patterns. Now, the scariest thing about this is that it actually is not outward facing. It's actually not outward facing. It is actually something I'm telling myself 10 times more powerfully, maybe even 100 times. If I took back a woman who cheated on me, I mean, if I even took her phone call, I'm telling myself it's not a big deal to violate me in one of the most disrespectful ways possible. I still need to know why. I still need to have answers. I still would like to hear this person's side of the story. Maybe they can make it so it's not so bad and I can live with it. I've been telling myself that over and over and over again, along with the self-loathing, along with the hatred, along with the hatred of women. And this is justifying a lot of my present behaviors and justifying a lot of my future behaviors, which, if everything stays on track, will just get worse and worse. We can't seem to figure out why certain people avoid losers and women avoid losers because that dude is getting really, really good at losing. And it's just gonna get worse. But worse than the behaviors, worse than the language that's telling my past, present, and future is the mental justifications and all that mental framework that's inside. You can almost guarantee, even if I've been cheated on once, and I've been fortunate. I was never been cheated on and I've never cheated. But emotions, pride, hurt, pain, depression, jealousy, self-doubt, self-belief fracturing, rage, rage, rage. I think every man needs to have some anger inside of him. That's okay. That's got to be a part to you. That's real. It's how you process that, how you handle that, what you use that anger for. Rage is a different category. Hatred is a different category. All of that over and over in my past, bringing me here to the present and then in the future. The mental shit that's been going on inside of me that I've never really chosen to work on. And it's interesting how many people use money, looks, and status. How much of that is covering me up? The shit that I refuse to work on inside. The shit that I refuse to come to terms with. And you think about that mental, muddy, bullshit, sewage line shit of a mind that I might have. What would it take to overcome that? It's not just going to be some nice words. It's not just going to be a course or, a conversation. It's overcoming that. That is a thing. That's a fucking thing. But the very least we can do is begin to examine our behavior patterns in the past and right now and measure the words that we're saying right now and in the past. Because more important than that woman, more important than the outside world, more important than even just looking in the mirror, that mind has been a mirror of its own that is relentless and 360, pointing at us, telling us the story of our past, present, and future. Something to think about. It's your boy, The Dangerous.